I've got a day off today and I've been waiting patiently for the rain to stop. The weather here has been absolutely terrible. It's rained now for a good few days. I've got a few jobs to be getting on with. First of all, I've got to get some brushing up done. That's the only problem when the garden is underneath such large trees. We have had them cut back, but when the wind is blowing, all the little bits go all over my pathways and work their way all into the greenhouse. And this has got to be tidied up a bit today. Give it a brush and a tidy. Let's have a look. How warm is it now in here? 24. It's not too bad. It's not that warm outside. Anyway, the tomatoes are still coming along. They do need a little bit of a water. So I'll get that done as soon as possible. I thought that now that the weather has dried up for a little bit, let's hope it'll hold off now for the afternoon, I can come out and just trim a few things back, like this lavender. Flowers have finished on it now. Still smells beautiful though. But I know you've got to trim it back. It's not perfect. And these are my older secateurs. I should have used my newer ones. These are quite blunt really. But I think that'll do. Might have gone a little bit low in places. It's a bit woody down there. I don't really like it when it's trimmed back though. Doesn't look as pretty. There we are. Job well done. I don't water these every day. I think I probably water them about every other day. I didn't do them yesterday, so I thought I'd better give them a good dosing today. I don't want the soil to dry out. It's the first time me growing tomatoes, so it's a bit of a trial and error. I have asked a few work colleagues what they do, and they've told me that they water every other day, so that's good enough for me. I better do the peppers as well while I'm in here. And I better get another lot to do the cucumbers. I think some of these now are ready for picking, especially that one there. I don't know if you can see it. Look at the size on it now. That's probably a better view of it there through the window. It's quite sad really. I sometimes sit and wonder to myself, when did I begin to be this person that gets excited about my greenhouse? Maybe it happens with age, who knows? And anything that's left over, I'll feed the agapanthus. It'll like that. There we are. I've had a bit of a brush up now. Looks a little bit tidier. I think the reason that I'm quite fussy about brushing this up is because, well, years ago, where the greenhouse is now, we used to have a shed, a summer house really, up until this year. But when we decided 4 years ago that we were going to have a little go at gardening, these pathways, this one here and the one the other side of the greenhouse, these were completely covered, and we didn't even realise that we had pathways there. That's how badly overgrown the garden was. So we've just really worked with what we found. It's worth looking back at some of the older videos really to see how the garden looked before our little transformation. Because it was really a bit of a mess, but we've enjoyed every minute of it. It's 4 years now, and this year it is starting to mature and things are really sizing up now, and it's how I visualised it in my mind. When I started gardening, this is the sort of look that I wanted to achieve. So I'm hoping now that things will only get better with time. Look at my cat there, watching me. Hello, Vim. Can you see him? If I zoom in, look at him. Always watching when I'm out here filming. He's never far away. He's so funny. What are you looking at, Vim? Watching Mammy in the garden. You peeping at me? You're such a good boy. I'll also have to put some kind of support in these crocosmia today. Because with the amount of rain, I'll put that in the other side. Put that in the ground. There we are. And I think I'll just lift them up with some garden string. Hopefully, if I put the string down low enough, try and be careful. I'm hoping that the string won't really be seen. It looks worse now than it did before. Let's try again. Maybe I need to move the post. Let's try it there. Pull some of the leaves out. And just like that, the sun has come out after days and days of rain. Oh, let's hope this stays for a bit now. I'll be so pleased. For a few hours. I love the bright orange flowers on these crocosmia. They really brighten up the garden. Look at the size now gone on the banana pups. Aren't they coming well? Also been busy this week, splitting one of my carex grasses. And out of one grass, I've managed to get 2 grasses here going down the garden. I've got another 2 doing well behind there. And 1 more here too. And another one. And 1 here. And this is the original one that I actually split. So I've managed to make 7 grasses out of 1. The pink china's growing well too. It's still quite warm today. The sun's gone in again now. But it really is warm. It's about 18-19 degrees. Let's hope it stays dry. I trimmed back the brunnera too, and that's really coming back lovely. Remember the poor phormium that I had to cut back? Well, look at the size on that now. I think it actually done it some good to be trimmed back. I think it sort of rejuvenated it as a plant. And I think it's going to come back fabulously. Well, it's been lovely spending some time in the garden today, and I hope you've enjoyed spending an afternoon with me here. And until next time, have a lovely week everybody. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.